Hey, this is Elijah Henderson from Cryptid Studies.
And I'm Gabrielle Henderson, from Cryptid Studies too, your favorite brother and sister. Oh,
Yeah, sure. Uh, uh, I don't know how long we'll be able to keep this going, but we just got here. There's stuff crunching around. Nobody in the room right now, but we're doing our thing. We're trying. We got here. We've already seen an eye shine of something off in the distance. Ironically, before the stream started, so don't think we're lying or anything like that. We're gonna hello one person an area where there's been a history of violent Bigfoot uh, activity. I'm sorry, there's not much good light around here. Uh, well,
I'm here, people. I just either just obscuring me or bright lighting me. I said that.
That guy said hello. I'm probably not falling.
Probably not. If you lose us, well, then we'll go to. We're probably going.
Let me go ahead and turn this down so y'all can see.
Very dark where we're at. Very.
Ooh, 2 bars of steel. So let's walk a little bit.
We may get an intermission, we may not, but bear with. Hello, serious. Like I said, probably between 7 and 10 years ago, we were down here with our parents and another researcher, and something threw a huge rock at us. You could tell it's pretty big, and you could hear a splash right in the water, which would have been this body of water right in this area.
We have footage. The ripples were about right in there.
And come on, y'all, what else throws rocks at people other than another human?
Well, where it would have had to came from, it would have been had a, I don't know, be a baseball pitcher or something.
Yeah, and what would someone be doing randomly in the woods at night?
Yeah, totally. And this was at night. I can't remember what hour, but
they would have had to throw it rather hard too. So
a friend of ours named Jose Agostini was in this area, and he got either screamed at or roared at by something. So there's something that comes down here that doesn't like people in this area. So, Gabby, with that being said, given our intro about a violent Bigfoot, let's walk into this area.
Walk into it.
Hello, Truthy Ruthie, Linda, Laura, Tom Michael, Sherry Griffey, Cynthia, Daryl.
Thank you all for tuning in and listening to us.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to us.
There are way better things to do than listening to us, but you're here anyway, so thank you.
Absolutely. We appreciate y'all. Gab, there's you a spider.
I don't do spiders, y'all.
What? We have 22 people in the chat. Thank y'all so much for spending your time with us tonight.
And now 22 people know that I don't do spiders.
Well, the people on the last show found out I don't do snakes, so let's just keep our eyes peeled. And this is a snaky spot that we're in. I don't know about this time of year or not, but...
Well, it was 80 degrees today, so I wouldn't... You can't be too careful.
Tennessee Cherokee says, hey, Elijah and Gabby. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in to us tonight. Andrew S. says, hello, best of luck. Thank you so much, brother. Something crunching over there, but there are nuts falling. We rode around with our aunt and grandmother today and just hung out with them. And they picked.
Shout out to them.
Yes, shout out to our aunt and our grandmother. If I'm not mistaken, our grandmother is watching this, so hello, grandmother.
And grandmother, you know where we're at. We just passed by a honey locust like you were looking for today.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, well, you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, maybe. So I don't know about this time of year or not, but there's water that runs through here, and at least in the, I guess, hotter seasons, historically, you could find a lot of snakes down there. Let's see here.
Apparently, it was once good fishing. We're not fishing, so we don't know how true that still is, but I heard in the past it was good fishing.
You can see a drain. So I don't know if we'll get anything tonight. You never know.
Not venture too far in the car, because this is another place something could get behind us and box us in.
Truthy, please be careful. I really care about you both being out there. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We love you. And we're going to do our best to be safe. Without going into a lot of detail, we are safe, if you catch my drift. So tell me, how was y'all's day? What have y'all been up to today? We are interested in hearing. Look behind you, watch out. We're good for the time being. In here, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but there are a lot of dogs barking off in the distance. Oh, I don't know if my grandma's watching or not, but there's some of that honey locust right now. So next time you want to go harvest some, this might be a good area for us. This is live, unless there is a problem on our end. Yes, my friend, this is live. What? It almost sounds like stuff hollering off in the distance, but it's way, way off.
I just almost got 7 here, and I could be mistaken.
You want to start out close by the car so we can kind of gauge things?
It could be just me hearing things.
I guess we could just stay over here for the first few minutes, because we were hearing stuff crunching by the car. Hey y'all, hey War Criminal, how you doing, brother? Make sure you watch up in the trees. Yeah, it's a very good point.
Our cousin did get attacked by a bobcat out in the country just recently, so we're not special. The same thing could happen to us.
Well, also, y'all remember last time we did the live stream up at Lewis and Beatrice? Their neighbor, one of their neighbors, seen a Black Panther on that property. They had it treed and was shooting at it, and we're just down the road from that. Good to see y'all out and about. Man, it's good to be out. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. It's a little cool out tonight, y'all. It's like, I think the low was 47.
It was 80 degrees today. The low's supposed to be in the 40s tonight.
Look at that moon, y'all.
What it is right now, I'll have to check the temperature. But it's definitely not 80 degrees, which is a good thing.
Very good. Anytime it's not 80 degrees is very good. I'm not sure who it was, but I remember hearing at one point that somebody seen something big and hairy swimming across, I think, these waters. I have heard that before. Doesn't it sound like something kind of crunching over here? Which it couldn't be anything real big, since we can't, you know.
I do keep hearing crunching sounds.
Probably an armadillo.
Probably. I tell you what, our yard was covered up with armadillos last night.
Armadillo, the battle tank of the forest.
I got up to get some air before bed.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, an armadillo. And
look at that.
I heard crunching from multiple locations in our yard. It was armadillos, and then I couldn't sleep. So after midnight, I got up, have some sleepy time tea. I went outside to enjoy it. Another armadillo right in the yard.
There he goes.
Here's probably what we heard crunching.
He don't want to be on the live stream. What the heck? What did you think of the Dogman photo from the zoo's CCTV? I think it was in maybe El Paso. I thought it was interesting. I'm not going to say it was anything because, you know, I don't know. But I thought it was real interesting. And the fact that the news media was covering it, that was also extremely interesting. Hey y'all, Squatch and Holler. Hey buddy, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. I was on his show the other day. If y'all haven't seen that, go check that out. Real cool fella. Hi y'all, made it at the end. Yeah, we signed in like at 10:59, 10 o'clock. Well, it might have been a minute or two late because the signal out here is real poor. But
we're here with you for now, at least.
Thank the Lord, after prayer, it's holding on.
So we know we're glad to be with you.
Let's see, let's get you on camera for a minute there, Gab.
Hello everyone, I am on camera right now.
People tend to put nice comments when you show up on camera.
Well,
I get my face on camera and they're like, turn it around, turn it around.
You get your face on camera and the screen crack. It's a beautiful evening. I would estimate somewhere around in the 50s.
Oh yeah.
It is overcast tonight, but very cloudy. Heavy moon is showing. It's about 50%, I would say.
Did you hear something for a second?
Just crunching, and I'm guessing there's more armadillos. Armadillos do have a way of throwing you off because you hear crunching.
I almost missed this. We're glad you didn't, my friend. We were scared we were going to miss it because the signal's been so bad down here. I think I hear another lovely little armadillo making its way across the land. So for our Christmas podcast we did last Christmas, we were down here in a...
I think we ultimately didn't end up using footage. We may have, I actually don't remember, but we didn't get any activity last Christmas.
No, I think we did actually. Use the footage, but it wasn't long at all. So it was supplemented. We got 39 people in the room. Thank you so much for tuning in.
We got acorns here too.
I'm not sure if anybody in the room heard us when we first started, so we're in a place in Indian Man, Tennessee with a history of some violent Bigfoot activity. We were down here I don't remember when it was, but it was some years back, and we were filming right up against the pond over here when something hurtled a big old rock through the air and it landed in the pond beside us. Everything good? And then a friend of ours named Jose Agostini was down here and something either roared or howled at him. Brave, brave people. Thank you very much. We try to be. Until something like charges at us, then, then we'll be making tracks like Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. I'll jump in Gabby's arms and she can run for the van.
I'll drop you.
Thanks, Scoob.
Like you running like Shaggy and Scooby will be what happens if we see another snake.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it's kind of cold for them tonight.
Well, we can hope.
Great night for it. We almost went to our spot, but had company come over. Well, that's good too. That makes for a fun evening too. Sorry, I'm paranoid about my car. I had to check something. Sometimes it has unique working features. It's been a great car, but had a log thrown at us at Salt Fork. That's awesome, man. I mean, that'd be terrifying, but that's awesome.
It's a great story since you survived it.
Didn't we hear a story the other day about something? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I'm gonna backtrack on that one. Laugh out loud at jumping in Gabby's arms. Alright, I guess we'll go back off in this direction. Let's see, it's 10:17. We're just getting started. We got 41 folk in the room. Hello, thank y'all for tuning in. We're very happy to have you with us tonight. Let's see. I hope Bigfoot isn't getting a bad rap for what something else done. I guess you never know, my friend. You never know. It was terrifying. We all got real quiet after that. I bet. Yeah, something throwing a log will...
That's a very frightening encounter.
That'll upset the evening real quick. It kind of reminds me of... If anyone's ever seen that movie Dog Soldiers.
I know exactly the scene you're talking about. When they're sitting around the fire and a deer comes flying out of the woods at them.
Yeah, just the carcass of a deer flies out of the woods at them.
I've always thought that would be so terrifying.
And Gab, if anything ever actually comes out at us, you know, and we see it, we walk away backwards back to the car.
Very slowly.
One person shines the light at it, one person shines the light the other way.
We don't know what these things are, but we're not taking risks. If they are a predator, well then we are going to treat it as such and not initiate the predator instinct by running or turning our back to it.
Absolutely.
But we're also not going to look it in the eye. But then, you know, different predators react differently to circumstances. Because, you know, big cats are supposed to make yourself as large as possible. So we don't really know how to act with these things.
Well, if like a Sasquatch has like gorilla mannerisms, it's kind of one of the be the big beast.
It is. So you're basically going to want to show submission and back very carefully.
Let's see. It would be a good night to be out and about. It certainly is, my friend. Truthy Ruthie says they made their campfire much, much bigger. Any dogmen in the area? Where Lewis and Beatrice is, some of the audio recordings that we believe to be dogmen came from up there. So maybe up there's where Lewis seen that Shunkawarrican. You never know, my friend. And we're only about 30 minutes away from Land Between the Lakes, too, you know?
That would be nothing for something big.
Nothing at all. Stop for a second and just listen. I clicked on the wrong program, stay safe. Perhaps you clicked on the right one, my friend. Or it could be a very boring program. There's nothing out. Hello, Walter. How you doing, my friend? Hello, Sharon. Hello, Cortland Sutton and PS2 Production. We are at a place in Indian Mound, Tennessee. Our video, Braying Beast of Indian Mound, we filmed a section over here. But this is not that property of Lewis and Beatrice's. It's actually down the road from it. And there's been a history of some violent Sasquatch activity here. If you get so far down this road, you are not boring, thank you. I don't know when we're walking through the woods and there's nothing going on. I'm sure some folk would disagree, but it's all good. We're having fun. If you go so far down this trail, it actually opens up into a big old field. Braying Beast of Indian Mound. There's some little tiny eyes shine up there. Where are you? Real tiny.
Oh yeah, that's something little. Probably an armadillo.
I think it's a possum. Do a quick courtesy check behind us. Okay, all good. All good in the neighborhood. By the way, that light on there is the moon. I know it's probably going to get some people thinking it's eye shine. Occasionally I'll look down at it and be like, oh, what is that? Try to stay close, Gab.
Well, there's a,
That's probably that possum.
probably.
But get your attention real quick.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Coming toward
Well,
us.
back up. Don't want to get run out by it. Or not run out.
Well,
But
hey, little possum, you're handsome.
hey,
aren't you?
handsome. Don't you run at me and spook me. There is something running over here, though.
What were you running from, my little dude?
He looks scared. But I am shining a light in his eyes. He's just sitting there. I
Oh,
ain't
we
gonna
are-
hurt you. I
we
like
are shining a
possums.
light at him.
Here, let's give him some space.
No, there's still something over there.
Let's get a little closer down this way in case it was something. You know what I mean?
You see any eye shine?
I don't. It's too thick over there. 48 people in the room. Hello, how y'all doing this evening?
Possum still isn't budging.
That possum sure acted freaked out. We hear something walking in there. But it's probably a deer or something. Let's make our way back over to the pond, Gab. Because if there's something over there, and I'm not saying there is.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, because if it's something, it'll probably come closer. And we want to be in a strategic location.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, CC. Elijah's a good guy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see what else we got there. Hello, Cryptic Crystal. Hello, Diego Lopez. He's behind us. Well, if you're behind us, come say hi, brother. Dumb question from this Canadian. Is possum pie real food down there? I think I've got a recipe, or I think I've got a cookbook at the house that's got a recipe for possum, and I may be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
We've never tried it, but I'm sure there are plenty who have.
Yeah. We heard about, I think it's somebody living in this state now, but was previously living in another state, about eating armadillo today. With Jesus on your side, even a manifested physical demon couldn't do anything to you. Absolutely right, my friend.
To quote VeggieTales, God is bigger than the boogeyman.
He sure is. Tuned in. Hello all. Hello, Blue Cruise. We got 51 people in the room.
Hello,
Thank y'all for tuning in. Harper Faulkner, them foots will run them little critters out to draw you. Well, that
is an interesting theory and way of looking at it.
I don't want to, start coming up with poor theories or anything and seem like I don't really know how to word it, but I don't want to be that guy. But it acted real scared.
It definitely seemed nervous.
It didn't want to turn around and go into the woods.
It could have been nervous because it saw us, but
yeah, but we got to the path and it was running out at us.
I mean, you ran
It was interesting.
off from our chicken house before, and it gladly ran away from you, didn't it?
Oh, that was kind of interesting.
It was something to file away.
In hard times, a lot of things can be made a pie out of. That's true. I don't eat red meat because I have a red meat allergy. I can eat like chicken and turkey and some fish. But we definitely like some different kinds of pie. Pot pie, macaroni and cheese pot pie. Something over there. Probably a possum or something. I thought that armadillos can spread leprosy. Yes, that is what they say. But nonetheless, that's what we heard today. That someone had been eating one.
I've just got to say no thank you to that. I don't want to risk leprosy. I'm guessing they thoroughly cooked it to kill any leprosy.
Penny Van at Cryptid Studies. Love to you both. Thank you so much. So excited you're live. Thank you. We love you too. We appreciate it. We really do. And we got 56 people in the room.
Well, hello, you 56.
Hello. We are in Indian Mound, Tennessee. I kind of keep rambling this on, but for people that keep coming into the room that don't know where we are, we're at a place with a history of some violent Bigfoot activity. And we're hoping for some tonight. Where's the big guy to check a rock at us?
Well, did you bring your dog whistle?
I don't know where my dog whistle's at. War criminal, I lost it again.
He lost it, war criminal.
I don't know where it's at.
But as it turned out, I didn't lose it. He found it somewhere that he had placed, so I wasn't the one who lost it.
So, y'all, if you ever go out in the woods with me, you'll quickly realize that I'm going to forget some gear. And War Criminal knows I tend to forget the dog whistle. The dog whistle that's gotten us good success before, I tend to forget it. Or well, not just forget it, I tend to lose it. He said, shoo, you too, LOL. It's probably in that Bigfoot bucket I got in the car, but I'm like, oh, I don't know where it's at. No one you know says, hey, y'all. Hey, how you doing? JD Smooth, you guys are awesome. I hope you guys are armed. Not going to go into some detail, but we're safe if you catch my drift. Thank you for your concern for us, though. We appreciate that. Adam Ware, hey, talked to you on Facebook a little while ago. It is 55 in Middle Tennessee right now. Let's see. Ada do a backflip on live.
I second
do
that,
it, Ada.
Elijah. You do a backflip.
No, he said for Ada to do it. Do it, Ada. That'd be cool. What state are y'all in? What is the temperature? It is. We're in Tennessee. And pull up the temperature so these fine folks can find out.
It is 10:29 p.m. October 21st. And it is approximately... waiting for it to load. It's loading slowly.
I was sorry to hear about your dad. He was the cryptic hunter supreme. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And it's 59 degrees.
He was something else, I tell you what. He really was. What'd you say it was? I'm sorry.
59.
59? 59? Let's see. Hello, Candace. Thank you for tuning in with us. Larry, thank you. Y'all are not far from Bumpus Mills. No, not very far at all. Well, Gab, shall we venture back down the trail?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to do an old switcheroo with the hands here. And holding the phone up with this hand, getting sore, so to speak. Y'all let me know if the microphone starts going out.
What kind of poop is that? Is that regular dog poop or that's...
Gab,
that's rope.
We're looking for Bigfoot. We're not looking for poop.
I think that's rope though, isn't it?
I don't know.
It looks like rope.
I'm just looking for a big ape man. Glad to be here. Thank you. We're glad you're here too. Thank you for tuning in. We have 60 people in the room, or 67 people in the room with us right now. Hello, everyone. We are in Indian Mound, Tennessee. Technically where we filmed Braying Beast of Indian Mound.
Part of the location.
Part of it. The first interview, my dad did a segment from here, and he talked about some of the strange going-ons that have taken place here. So, I highly recommend y'all go check out at least that first part and get a better, clear, and more concise image of what's taking place down here.
But you guys are getting to sort of see a bit of an idea of some of the things we do when we're out investigating.
Yeah.
You know, we'll walk around and look and shine our lights around and listen. On nights Elijah doesn't forget it, we'll blow the dog whistle or call blast. Sometimes we just sit around a fire and see what kind of things we can get. That usually ends up being some of the best activity we get.
Elijah, y'all gonna do any call blasting? Well, we're kind of close. There's kind of a house fairly close to here, so I'm a little hesitant to do some call blasting.
You don't have batteries for your microphone.
Well, I was still hesitant to do it anyway, but that brings me into another story. Last time we were out with War Criminal, we got the megaphone out to do some call blasting, and I think the batteries are going dead. So there's some kind of smell, kind of musty, like a kind of mildewy.
Well, that wasn't cost, and we need to wash this off.
Yeah, we do. Stopped at Dollar General for a couple of drinks. And I was like, man, I think I'm gonna get me some batteries for my megaphone in case we do some call blasting. I think I bought the wrong size, y'all. And I'm sure you don't want to find what you seek. We kind of do, my friend. No disrespect, but We very, very much want to find it. Elijah, what size batteries do you need? I kind of have to pry the thing open and check. It's either C or D.
You see, I thought you said D, but you
Well,
got
then
C
I was thinking,
tonight.
well, D's kind of big, so let me get C. So I bought C. Luckily, they're only $1 each for like 2. So it's not like I broke the bank or anything. Heads up, eyes peeled. Let's take a quick... Still sounds like something crunching over here, but I'm not willing to say it's not a possum. It's scary because it's dark. It is fairly dark out here. It looks darker on the camera than it is. Let's see. There's the moon. Also, the resolution may be kind of low on this too. That may be affecting us. I'm going to have to try to upgrade my setup at some point, but I'm not really sure how to do that for Mobile Live.
So if anyone has suggestions, that would be swell.
Can you guys do calls without it? Gabby, want to hit them with a whoop? That's what they want. Woo! They want a tree knock too. We'll try to revisit that in a little bit if we can.
We got a lot of tall grass here and really don't want to step on a snake, so.
Do the baby cry. That is an option, but I think we'd need the call blaster to do that one good. Do you have a FLIR or night vision? I got night vision, but not on me at the moment.
We want a FLIR.
Since we're doing the live, I didn't bring the camera with the night vision because I've only got so many hands. In fact, I'm about to switch them over. There we go. Try once. We'll try to figure out some way to do that in just a little bit. And by the way, Nika Vergara, hello, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in with us. Freddy, are you not scared? It's a little spooky, but you know.
I'm gonna kick that out of the way because it looks like a snake every time we want food.
That's a nice. That's kind of.
About here is where we saw the possum.
I think that was further back, yeah.
No, it was there. I remember because you told me to stay close, and I didn't stay close because that stick, and I thought it was a snake, and I didn't get to explain because the possum ran out.
Oh shoot! Hope you're armed. I'm not gonna elaborate, but we are protected in one way or another. If you catch my drift. Thank you, Larry. Let's see. Real thick through here. My dad heard a Bigfoot at 3:15 in the morning one night. It scared him so bad he did not ever want to talk about it. Sometimes these things can make some absolutely blood-curdling sounds. Arm does you no good if your nerve system shorts out. Absolutely correct, my friend. But that kind of goes into a conversation about infrasound. There's been some interesting stuff about infrasound out there.
There's something shuffling over there.
Something is. Do me a solid, shine your light behind us, Gab. Just to circle our perimeter. We got 84 in the people in the room. Wow, thank you for tuning in, y'all. We really appreciate it. That's a lot of people. For those that don't know, we're in Indian Mountain, Tennessee, in a place that's had some violent Bigfoot activity before.
Look how gorgeous that moon is. It's almost yellow.
We've got to be getting close to this field out here. So I think it was, I pray for protection for the both of y'all. Jesus Christ is all the protection you need. Thank you. We absolutely agree. Best protection you could ever have there. The bullet's got nothing on Jesus, I fully believe. I think it was the last Nightmare Nugget documentary we made, my dad ever worked on. It was before my mom passed, but I think it was in the midst when she was still sick with the cancer.
That's right, because you guys walked down here and filmed it while I sat in the car with her.
Me and him walked down this trail and we're filming, shooting stock footage and whatnot. Where we're about to get to, he shot some footage of me walking around out through this field here. And there's some Canadian geese out there honking right off in that direction, but you can't really tell. And we went and filmed Lewis and Beatrice that day. Yeah.
If I recall, it was the day after I had just left the emergency room. I was doing dishes and sliced my finger open, and they had to glue it back together.
That sort of sounds about right, but
that wasn't fun.
You got a better memory than I do.
I do.
I'm an old and cantankerous woman. If I heard something making a loud racket outside, I'd be yelling out the window to shut up. That sounds like you, Gab.
Yeah.
Are there Indian mounds at that location? Yeah, there actually are, but
We don't know where.
I don't know where they're at, to be honest with you. Now, I'm friends with a safety man on my construction site. He's pretty high ranking. And when he was a younger man, he was out down here. He said around near one of the Indian burial mounds. And he had something that seemed to be, kind of seemed supernatural in nature happen to him. When I was young, my mom used to talk about the Wampus Cat. I've heard of that before, but I don't know a whole lot about that, to be honest with you. Is that an Appalachian folktale, that one? Hi, everyone. Melissa here. Just got home from work. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
I remember hearing a deer snort in the North Georgia for the first time. Scared me to death. Every now and then, because we live down in the woods, I'll be going up the hill early in the morning before the sun comes up to go to work, and a deer will snort and scare me. It catch you out of nowhere. Coyote?
What was that?
A dog or coyote, I think. But if that's a coyote, let's get a little close to the car.
Yeah.
Don't want to run up on a bunch of them.
Or what hangs out with them.
Or what hangs out with them. Oh, let's film them for a second now. Yep, I got the... I like them coyote noises.
Me too.
Very nice. Sounds like a pack of them. Yeah, they're somewhere off in that direction. Where they're looking for. We are actually in Indian Mountain, Tennessee, in a spot that's had some violent Bigfoot activity over the years. Hoping for some tonight.
But not necessarily violent.
Well, I mean, it might be kind of cool something threw a rock at us, but...
I can throw a rock, it just can't actually succeed in hitting us. Or our windshield.
I do hear something crunching over there, though. But that's been going on all night. I'm sure there's little critters running about.
I
don't wanna be-
armadillo, opossum, and heard coyotes.
Something small. Probably another armadillo.
Probably.
Has anyone seen a Bigfoot? So our friend Jose Agostini, he's passed away unfortunately, but he used to have some Bigfoot stories from down here in this area specifically. And he was in here and something either roared at him or howled at him. I can't remember which at this point. But he got out of there after that happened. And someone else seen something large and hairy swimming across the water over here. There's something down here. We're down the road just a mile or two or whatever from where we filmed the Braying Beast of Indian Rand. I mean, it's right down the road. Wampa's cat was a witch that could change into a cat, but was captured and was permanently made to stay in cat form. That's all I really know. There's actually been some interesting stories of alleged witches that transformed, shapeshifted into cats. I may have mentioned that on a radio show once, but I've got some real interesting stories in a book back at the house. I'll have to bring them up one night. One of my favorite books. Bobby says, evening, y'all. Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Joel. Hear that?
I do. What do you think, an armadillo again?
I'm sure it is, but it's kind of come. Never mind.
Well, sorry we don't have anything more interesting for you guys tonight.
Yeah, sorry, nothing's going on right now. We've dropped to 69. We're boring people. Gab, say something interesting.
Elijah, you're the one that's boring than you are.
Oh, shoot. I am. What's the temperature out there right now? I think it was 59 the last time Gabby checked.
What is everyone doing on Halloween night? Does everyone have their plans?
Yeah, what's everybody's plans?
We hope to try to go live from Land Between the Lakes. Whether or not we're able to remains to be seen, but hopefully we can do it.
Hello, Scuba. They found us through the confessionals. Thank you for tuning in to us. I appreciate Tony Merkel having me on. I spoke to him a little earlier, actually. Tales from the Narc side. Hey, brother, how you doing? Or sister, whichever one. Hello, either way. I'm just used to calling people brother from work. I call everybody brother. I have no plans open for invitations and lives. We hope to be out on Halloween, at least filming some sort of video. Let's see. I guess we can take a second, set this on the car, get a sip of something. See if anything will stir up.
Do you have that coyote claw in your bucket?
I think I do.
Well, if we're close to a car where we know we won't
Blow the
get
dog
overrun by
whistle.
coyotes,
Give me a
maybe
few
we
minutes, y'all. We're gonna hike back over here to the car, set the phone down.
See if we can find it. If not,
I'll see if I can find it in the car. I have a bad habit of forgetting at places, y'all. I know that sounds sketchy. The dog whistle doesn't work. He never wants to use it. No, I just never remember to grab it. It worked great at times. These are very fascinating, actually, especially when I can watch it on screen rather than be there.
Well, we're glad you decided to come
Yeah,
on this
we're real
journey
glad
with
you
us.
tuned into us tonight, my friend. Hello, David Trent. Shofar Blast. I seen a dog man, a very, very huge wolf-like creature with my ex. She won't talk about that either, but remembers jumping in my lap so I could not drive. What if you don't mind, what was some of the physical features of it that you seen? Could you describe like the color and the hairstyle, if you don't mind sharing it? Elijah, maybe you do have the dog whistle and just can't hear it. Silent to humans. Now, maybe I don't have the right one, but ours actually does make a sound. I don't know if that's just a movie myth.
Sound.
But you know, you puff on these things and you think, well, I'm not supposed to be able to hear this.
It's not silent, doll.
What about that famous dog movie? They blew the dog whistle and there was no sound. I want one like that. There's something going down there. I'm sure it's something tiny, but yep.
What is it?
I think it's just something real small, but there was something down there. Hope you can do without your lady friend if one takes notice of her. My lady friend's my sister. I know this is the South, but that cliche is not really true. Don't worry, something will get me before it gets her. I can promise you that. I saw with Keith Crabtree's Halloween Bash. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
To Travis Crabtree from the Boggy Creek documentary movie. She runs faster, yeah. I'm not fat, but I'm unfit. I say she's eating peanut M&Ms.
Hey, nuts are healthy.
This wolf-like creature, while I was driving slow, came right up and looked in the passenger's window where my wife was sitting. Interesting.
That would be terrifying.
I remember hearing a story of two guys that was sitting in their car, window down. I don't think they had the lights on or anything. But basically, sum it up, a dog man stuck its head into the window and scared her. But I've heard a theory that their feet kind of work like an elephant's foot. It kind of, you know, muffles the sound, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's the other way around too. Favorite candy, Gabby? You got a thumbs up on the peanut M&Ms.
Hey, peanut M&Ms are good.
They sure are. Here, I'm gonna root around in the car. You hold the live camera. We're at 83 people.
We're at 83 people.
Hello, everybody.
Favorite candy, Gabby, red glowing eyes and massive teeth. Very deceptive and have human smelling. All right. We are at 83 listeners and we are at 58 likes. And at the 50-minute mark,
Give me that favor. This may work, I don't know. Where you at?
It's me.
Don't knock my phone off the car, please.
Let's see.
Glass on it. Like protective stuff.
Let's see.
Okay. Dog whistle.
Let's see. The notice for y'all is upcoming at 10:01. Doesn't do a thing. I had to close out a research. Had 2 sightings in Kings Mountain Battleground last month. That's awesome. He's blowing the whistle. He's looking for the whistle. Whether or not he's successful, that's another story. But he's attempting to find it. Are you looking? Check the bottom of your bucket.
I got a big bucket full of random stuff, y'all.
He does. He brings a bunch of Bigfoot gear in his bucket. He just had that whistle last weekend, y'all, and now he can't find it. Tisk tisk, I gotta say. What are some live stream episodes you guys would like to see?
I made a boo-boo. I bought C batteries. It's D batteries.
Oh, what? I was right. They were D batteries, y'all, and he bought C. He'll have to get more before we go out again.
I don't even know of anything I have that takes C batteries.
Well, return them to the dollar store.
Oh, that's a regular whistle. Binoculars.
Tales from the Dark Side, do some call blast. Well, we wish we could do some call blast, but our microphone we use, we don't actually have batteries for. I could try to make some basic vocalizations, but my voice wouldn't carry that far. Would everyone like to hear me try to do a whoop? What?
Here's the megaphone, y'all. It has an alarm function on it. This is where we're at with the alarm. It's usually a wow, 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 wow. Oh, now I sound like a liar. It's working.
What? That's awesome, Lodja. Why is it working?
It was making the sound I was going to play him a second ago.
Sure, do a whoop. Woo!
Keep in mind there is a house down at the end of this road. Whoa, sound like something replied.
Yeah, something replied. I don't know that it wasn't an owl.
Didn't sound like no owl.
Well, should I do it again?
Sure, why not?
Woo!
Oh, no. That one's an owl.
That one owl. Well, the first one was probably an owl, too.
It kind of sounded like something.
Well, maybe it was.
Now this thing's working.
Oh, yeah, now it's working. Make you look bad.
It does. It makes me look very bad. War Criminal got to hear the sound the alarm was making last weekend. It was going like... We'll call blast a little further down the trail if we decide to do it here. I think I'm a little hesitant with that house close by. Let's see. I do got the coyote call.
War Criminal. Hey to you, too. Hi, tuning in from Uruguay. Hello to you, too. Thank you for tuning in. Tom Michael, careful, you guys. We are being very careful. Thank you for your concern. What? I'm guessing you didn't. Where are you guys? We are in Indian Mound, Tennessee. It's not far from Land Between the Lakes. About 27 minutes away.
Peter, Paul, and Mary, I can't find it.
Elijah can't find the dog whistle, y'all. He'll have to try to find it at another time, unfortunately. Retro Star, what you just got in? What's happening? Well, we are in Indian Mound in Middle Tennessee. This is an area where there has been Bigfoot activity in the past. There's allegedly violent. You know, people have reported seeing them, getting screamed at and howled at by them. We personally have had a rock thrown with us. Not tonight. This was years and years ago, but we were standing right about over there, and something that would have been standing on the other side of the bank threw a huge rock at us. Somewhere we even have the recording of, you know, the sound of the rock splashing and the ripples forming in the water. But we are down here seeing what we can see or hear.
Correct.
What's the scariest experience you guys have had looking for Bigfoot? I would say one time inland between the lakes. We were camping at a location near the water, and as the sun set, all these cottonmouth snakes started coming out. And this was when my parents were still alive. My mom didn't care if it was Bigfoot, Dogman, but she didn't like a snake, so we decided to pack up and leave. But we did want to investigate a little more, so we got our car loaded up, and we just set out, and we blew on the dog whistle. And after we blew it, something huge came crashing through the woods. It was evidently big, angry, and heavy. It was just angry. It sounded like it was charging at us full speed. So we got out of there and we left. I would say that is probably the freakiest experience we have had out and about. Ryan Earl, can we pray? You absolutely can pray, and it would be appreciated. In fact, I would like to ask you to pray for something specific. A relative of ours had to go to the emergency room tonight in Cleveland, Tennessee to have emergency heart surgery. She's been having some medical issues lately, so any prayers we can get for her, we would appreciate it. No one knows. I certainly hope she pulls through. Yes, we do too. What was that?
Is it something way off in the distance?
Yeah, like something getting hit, maybe.
That note, I'm gonna hold off on the call blast for a second and try to knock on something.
Someone heard on the Yive saying Bobby Yance. Would it say it was like something getting hit, maybe?
I can't tell if that was like an engine backfire off in the distance.
It could have been an engine backfire. It's so hard to tell the way things carry through the woods. Why are we searching for Bigfoot? Is it for research or hunting? Research purposes. We would love to see or hear it. Elijah's doing a tree knock right now to see if he can get any response. Did you hear that? Hello to everyone just tuning in. David Trent, I'm interested in Sasquatch and very interested in Dogman. I want to learn all I can and face my fears head on. Nathan, hello to you too, Nathan. Larry Hart, Lord of Lords, you're absolutely correct about that. Jesus is the Lord of Lords. Beats me, it just says Nathan in a profile picture I can't see.
We have a close friend in Bigfoot research named Nathan. That's why I asked.
We are at 63 likes, 65 listeners. I love your accent, Gabby. Thank you. I appreciate that. What? Grab the phone and come here. Let's see what Elijah's got. Turn off that one light. All right, y'all, let's go see what Elijah's got. You're gonna do what now? He's tree knocking. What state are you in, Gabby? We are in Tennessee. What's that?
That weren't no wow.
I'll tree knock again.
That didn't sound like happy, did it? It was like, ooh. What is that doing? Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Does that sound? Machinery. That one sound, that was interesting though.
That was.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was interesting. Yeah, if you want to hit us with a whoop.
All right, y'all, we just heard an interesting vocalization. We're not really sure how to describe it, but
Let's flip
it
this
sounded
camera around. They
squatchy.
can't see anything.
So,
There we go.
I'm going to do another vocalization. So, okay, nothing seems to be going to that.
Hey, war criminal, if things get a little bit more active, I'll do my gorilla style grunts at it. I know that's a fan favorite with you, man.
Felicia Humphrey, listening from Lexington. Thank you, Felicia, for tuning in. War Criminal says, heck yeah, and Nathan Neat says he needs sleep.
Dang it, Gabby, we're boring the audience.
Almost like a barking noise.
There must be some moisture in that tree or something.
Is that a goose? In Uruguay, we have the Loba Zone like the Dogman. You can look into it if you are interested. Thank you for sharing, Augustine. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Destination Truth do an episode about the Loga Zone once, Lodja? I believe they went on an investigation on it. What was that? Like a boat or something, I think. What are you getting now? Well, I'm just gonna leave your own flashlight.
I'll ask you to turn that off.
Tom Michael watching this stuff like fishing for me completely addictive. Well, we are glad to be your addiction, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you for watching and tuning in. Hopefully we can find something to make it worth your while. Where are we going exactly, Elijah? We're going where you can see the water.
We're gonna try this call blasting.
We're gonna do an attempt on call blasting, y'all. Where is this? This is in Indian Mound, Tennessee.
How many listeners do we got?
We've got 57.
But we're happy to have the 57 who are here.
We are very happy to have them. If we're being fair, it is getting late for people to be up.
Oh, yeah. But we're certainly grateful to have y'all with us.
We are indeed.
Y'all let us know if the audio...
We are walking here to a good spot, and then we're going to attempt some call blasting.
Yeah, but you'd be ever so kind to let us borrow you.
Yeah. I'll hold this. Nathan says I'm watching till the stream is over. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, what should we look up on YouTube?
I think I'm going to try to find a good Sierra sound.
It'll load up. Signal's a bit dodgy. There we go.
My hands are full, my flashlight's between my legs. So, if something happens, I'll have to do a quick spin.
We're now trying to get YouTube to load up to see if we can do a sound. Here's something slowly coming. We want Sasquatch Sierra.
Hand it to me.
Well, take it.
No, that phone. I gotta put the call blast.
I gotcha.
Let me trade.
Guys, when watching on YouTube, was told this is a better feed. Stay safe. Thank you. Oh, I'm just gonna try call blast now.
Making the tune. I told y'all.
Look at that, y'all. It's making us look bad. It was working a minute ago, and now that we actually have something to do with it, it's not. Wow, just wow.
You like it?
Watch it start working again as soon as we get back to the car. Kobe Nelson, this has been a good show. Thank you, Kobe. We appreciate that.
We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Covering the mic. Is that better? Can you guys hear now? Sorry, guys. It doesn't look like that's going to work.
If I could go back in time
Better,
and buy
thank you.
batteries, I would, y'all.
Loud and clear. Very
I
good.
guess you can take your phone back. This megaphone's brought great shame to this live stream. Oh, and you can take your flashlight back.
No, I think the C battery buying person has brought great shame to the live stream.
No, I failed you all.
Real quick, thank you, Nathan. We appreciate that. Lisa McKenna, I love these two. Been watching a long time. Their dad was a great man. Thank
Hello,
you so
Lisa.
much
Thank
for your
you.
kind
Thank you
words.
for tuning into us. That's a cool lady, y'all, Lisa.
War Criminal says, ha ha. He's roasting you from afar, Elijah.
Oh, mercy. Well, hot fudge.
Or as our little cousin would say, oh, flapjacks.
Let's take the megaphone back to the cars.
Which of you runs faster? Haven't raced. Probably Elijah.
But if something happens, Gabby's getting out before I do. So it doesn't really matter anyway.
But realistically, if something happens, we're both just going to back away very slowly if the situation can allow for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because that just seems to make more sense. Nathan says he is invested. Well, we are very glad you're invested. Thank you for listening. We're glad
Thank
to
you,
have
Nathan.
you here. Elijah, I'm still waiting for my shirt. That is from Lisa McKenna.
I have it set to the side for you. I just got to mail it. I'm sorry I haven't done that yet. We have some leftover glow-in-the-dark shirts, and I told Lisa I'd give her one. But my memory's bad at times, and I'll mean to do something for a long time, and then I'll actually do it. And it will be weeks later. I'll be like, oh shoot, I should have done that weeks ago. Bad megaphone. You go into the car. You're in timeout.
Don't blame the megaphone for you buying the wrong batteries. Gabby, race War Criminal next. He's with you. He'll trip on his Crocs. Game on, War Criminal.
I feel like I'm out of the loop. I'm not sure if I knew he wears Crocs or not. Which I'm nothing wrong with that, but I feel like there's an inside joke that I'm not part of. Let's see here.
Well, Elijah, you're going to have to take this flashlight and phone a minute because my shoe came untied.
You know,
I'll keep the flashlight.
that's funny. I was just thinking if we did have to run for our lives, you'd stop to tie your shoes.
No, that's something our mother would have done.
You girls got to be more careful. I am not a girl. I just have some long hair. Shoot, I ain't been looking at the chat room. This is more fun than doing algebra. It is. It really is.
A root canal is more fun than doing algebra.
Have you ever investigated other cryptids, or you only focus on Bigfoot and the Dogman? Generally, it's only Bigfoot and Dogman.
That's typically based more off location, though.
Yeah. If we could, like, access...
Other cryptids, we would gladly look
Yeah,
for
we
them.
would.
We just don't really have much else in this area.
Penny Van said, no, a root canal is not more fun than anything.
I'll have to take your word for it. I've never had one. I just really hate algebra.
Algebraic. 79 likes. We're at 54 people. Hello, everybody. We're in Indian Mound, Tennessee. For those who may be just in the room at a site with some alleged violent Bigfoot activity before. We've had rocks thrown at us here before. And I'm hoping it'll happen again. Come on, Bigfoot. Join in the fun. You're embarrassing us in front of the audience. I heard they're a feral human in Tennessee. That's cool.
That's scary, but cool.
I mean, yeah. I think I may have heard a story or two like that, like over in the Appalachians.
Melonheads legend?
I don't think that's Melonheads. I think that's further up north. No, I'm talking to Penny and the trouble they have running. I'm just joking with you, man. Let's see. Guess we'll try back down this way, huh? Life could be a dream. It's like that good song, Shaboom Shaboom, from maybe the 50s. That's a good song. I love the way you interact with us, guys. New subscriber from far away right here. Thank you for tuning in with us, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Thank you all for being here with us tonight. Just remembered I got a headlamp on. I just adjusted my hat and realized there's a headlamp there. What are you doing in the...
Maybe saw the manure smell.
That's you, Gab. I'm just joking. No, I don't smell it though.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in the middle of the forest, man? We are looking for Sasquatch activity in a spot in Indian Mound, Tennessee. Determined and enthusiastic, but growing increasingly concerned that there's nothing here tonight. Yeah, South Force 10. He's posted some real cool stories before. My dad used to listen to him all the time. Do you smell manure, Gab?
I did a minute ago. I don't anymore.
I'm hesitant to get too far away from the car because if something did happen, that's a long way away from the car, for like toward that field we were in a little while ago.
Yeah.
That's a goodly sum to be far away from the car if something's after you. Hit that thumbs up, please do. Thank you. You want Sasquatch activity? Go to the Pacific Northwest where I'm from. They're everywhere. A little town called Tenino is where I had my experience. I would love to be able to travel there. I'm not really in a position to do so right now, but I would absolutely love to. Shoot, if I had opportunity, this is all I'd do. Towns would know me as, oh, there's that weird guy that talks about Bigfoot all the time. Do our Sasquatch have a skunk smell? No, I don't believe so. We've been out in places and you'll smell like a strong, urine ammonia smell, but it's not quite like a skunk.
Sometimes it'll even smell floral, but not really smelling good, if that makes sense.
Y'all, you all hear anything else about the werewolf in Grassy Cove? No, that was whatever that was a story that my dad was told by, I can't remember if it was a guy he knew directly or if it was told to him by a friend who it was his friend. But yeah, something ran up alongside of his car, and oh shoot, it's been a few years since that video. Its face was really gained, really, what's the word I'm looking for? Really drawn in, so to speak. That's probably a terrible way to word that, but I hope everybody gets the impression I'm trying to make. But no, that was sort of a one-shot deal. If you've never been up there, though, it's beautiful, beautiful country. The Sasquatch I smelled was definitely skunky. You also got the skunk ape, too, so I'm assuming that's a skunky smell on that one. Where are they? We are in Indian Mountain, Tennessee at the moment, in a place that's had some violent Sasquatch activity before.
I'm catching whiffs of an unfresh odor again.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I suppose this
Can you
water
smell smell which direction it's coming from?
I can't. I suppose this water could be nasty or something like that.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's get by the car,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to sit in the dark for a minute.
Okay, sounds good.
That sound good?
Yeah, if you like it.
They can grab you by the ankle, smash you into the ground. I guess they could, but I don't doubt their ability to do that. But God is bigger than the boogeyman. And darn you locust, honey locust looked like a snake. And I don't know. You gotta take risks with this. It's an enjoyable hobby, but there are risks with it. Shoot, honestly, the best thing we've had online is when I did that tree knock and sounded kind of like something hollered.
Yeah, that's the best we've had all night, but it didn't seem like anything felt like replicating it.
Alright. It's gonna go dark on y'all for a few minutes.
But you can still hear us and we can still see you. I keep smelling whiffs of manure-like things on the air.
This sounds strange, but doesn't that kind of sound like a donkey brand to you?
Not really.
I hear something way off. I suppose it could have been a homeless person, but like in the case of that rock that was tossed at us, it would have took an arm to. It would have took quite an arm to throw that, because we were down here. We would have seen somebody or heard them. If you could see it down here and know exactly how it played out, yeah, buddy. Well, doesn't really feel like anything's around, does it?
Not at the moment, no.
We're gonna get something good for y'all on one of these live streams. I tell you what.
We sure hope so.
They had a conference in Crossville today. That's awesome. That would have been awesome to be at. I wish we could get a cryptid conference here in Louisiana. I'm surprised that they don't. Somebody could easily do a Rougarou Fest or something.
Yeah, you'd think they would have something like that.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's
Somebody's
almost
just got to
criminal.
do it.
Well, New Orleans, there's so many stories there. Normal sounds of nature, no stillness. I've been thinking that too, if we're being quite honest. Because there's just bugs going on. Usually there is stillness if something creepier is out and about.
Honestly, yeah. They can be aggressive. It just depends on what kind you get around. We've had things with rocks at us over here. Down at Lewis and Beatrice's house down the road. We were hiking around that property and something ran us out of the woods. Broke a tree and slammed it on the ground. I got the audio somewhere. I really care about you, Elijah and Gabby. Just want you to know it will change your world if you have an encounter with walking wolves or Bigfoot. We'll probably feel differently about it if we ever see it, but I'd love to see it, I tell you what. I'd really love to. But I imagine it's something your mind can't really accept at first once you see it. Y'all hear that machinery?
I do hear that.
It's getting louder, so I wonder if it's a plane.
Cryptid Studies Instant, you have to do a campfire stories with all the groups and land between the lakes next year. Not too cold, not cold, just saying. That would be a good idea.
That'd be fun. Willie Booger, if you don't mind me asking, was yours a dogman or a Sasquatch? I'm not sure if we covered that or not. I think you're saying yours was negative. Sasquatch, okay. Thank you for sharing. Have you seen or heard of Bigfoot stacking rocks? Yeah, sometimes you'll find rocks stacked up in places where really they should not be stacked up. It's not something that you find every day, but you do find it every now and again. A whole mess of Sasquatch. Man, I bet that was terrifying, but I bet it was had to be amazing in one way or another at the same time. Let me ask y'all if I'd like a vote from a few of y'all. If things get kind of dull here, which they kind of are, do y'all want us to drive down the road to Lewis and Beatrice's house and keep going up there? I appreciate you sharing what you did, Woolly Booger. And thank you for staying with us tonight. I appreciate that. Yes, it wouldn't hurt. There's one vote for Lewis and Beatrice's. You do whatever makes you happiest, Elijah. That's I certainly do appreciate the comment. I guess that's a 1.5.
1.5, yeah.
Go for it. There's a 2. Y'all do what you want. For more criminal, there's another 0.5, so that makes a full vote. Yes, if y'all don't mind the travel, sure move. You can't hit a home run every time.
Beatrice does have chairs.
She does have chairs. What time is it? Here, can I borrow your phone? I'm going to see if I can call her real quick and see if it's cool for us. Yeah, I know. I just don't want to
be right.
I won't be.
So I'm going to go ahead and get in the car, and he's going to do whatever it is he's doing. Let's see. Eli, I found your glasses. I guess you didn't leave them in Nene's car. Oh, so this is a different pair? I don't know. Pretty. I really don't know. Oh. If you know what's right to do. Yeah, votes for yes. Everyone seems to be in agreement that we head out that way, Eli. Just stay safe. He's on the phone with him now, getting confirmation that we can go. Let's see. Look says hundreds of sightings of Sasquatch, aka rock throwing apes, by U.S. soldiers in Vietnam. They were in the jungle previously untouched by humans. That's I believe Elijah is on the phone with Beatrice now to find out if it's alright for us to come. I should have confirmation in just a minute with what we're about to do. Wow, we are at the hour and 35-minute mark. Thank you so much, y'all, for staying with us all this time. We were hoping to get a little bit better activity for you guys tonight. You win some, you lose some. I am in the car waiting for Elijah to come back. I see his light coming back towards me. I think. Nope, he's going back down the road again. I guess he wants one more look. Lisa McKenna, thank you for taking us along. Well, thank you for coming along. We really appreciate that a whole lot. Maybe Bigfoot went to a ball game. Well, Herbert Blevins, he certainly ain't here tonight. If he is, he's hiding. Truthy Ruthie, it's good till it ain't good. Here comes Elijah back to the vehicle. Let's see what he has to say. What are we doing?
We're going up to Lewis and Beatrice.
All right. At their friends.
Oh, they're just. I don't think they're up at the house. I think they're down at the trailer.
Gotcha. They're at their trailer. Well, all right, guys. We're up to Lewis and Beatrice's.
Reconnecting. We're live again.
To be completely clear,
look at Gabby while we're driving.
I've got a ginger.
If the signal goes out, just bear with us.
Bear with us. It'll hopefully be back sooner rather than later. But as it would have it, we are heading in the direction of Lewis and
I've
Beatrice.
seen some eyeshine down here, but I'm sure it's nothing.
Probably. The people from Vietnam knew of the rock apes were. Yeah, my seatbelt's caught in the door.
What?
Yes, we'll stop moving.
Oh, I'm slowing down. Anyway, ignore our messy car. The back seat's dirty. The trunk is clean.
Thank you both. Well, thank you. We sure appreciate you listening.
Yes, thank you very much for listening.
Let's see. Hello to you too. I'm gonna have some peanut M&Ms. Let's see, and down the Yellow Brick Road we go. Indeed.
I mean, this road's more of kind of a gravel gray, but yeah, absolutely. And they said we could just go right up. So,
Eli, is the lighting good enough to point it out the road just in case we were to
yeah, but I don't.
have something run in front of us?
I don't want to dox where they live, though.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Hey,
Oh
a bunch of
dear.
deer.
Well, be careful then.
Ow.
We just passed by a bunch of deer, y'all. Truthy Rooty, glad you're safe. We're glad to be safe, and we thank you.
The lighting's not really good enough to do that. Anyway, you can see the road a little bit, but the mount. Yeah, they're gonna look at you.
It's not good enough to show you the road, y'all, unfortunately. We're probably not likely to see anything crossing the road anyway. Having a little trouble reading the comments. The car's shaking a bit.
Sorry, I can't really help with that too
No, you
much.
can't help it. We have bots in here. Sharon Guy, I wouldn't doubt
We got
it.
bots in here?
That's what Sharon Guy says.
I hope it's not the bots from Terminator.
What did I put my
Skynet.
ginger ale? It's right here. Watch for deer lodge. We did see them coming in.
Shoot, I almost plowed right into something the other day on my way to work.
Elijah and Gabby, y'all need some mods. Thank you guys for making us aware. We're going to have to look into that further. It's a little hard to do it while we're on a live stream.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to add something like that. I'll have to look into that.
We are down at 49 likes. We thank you, 49, for staying in.
Thank you, 49. And thank you to the non-49 that had to go. So we're not actually back out to the main road yet, but this is literally, once you get out to the main road, just down the road. Beatrice actually has some friends she'll come on Sabbath mornings and do Bible studies with on this road.
Let's see. So to make someone a mod, you need to right-click on the name of someone in the chat and choose Make Moderator.
I'll have to look further into that when I stop. By the way,
Yeah, I nominate War Criminal too if we were going to have one. Rebecca Stoddard. Hey, Gabby and Elijah. Hey, Becky.
Hey Becky, how you doing? We're basically in y'all's backyard.
You can only add on while you're online and the person is in chat.
I think we just passed your house. Or your family's house, one of the two. But yeah, 100% war criminal. If he's willing to.
What's going on, Alright, host? Well, we weren't really getting very much activity at the other location, so we are stopping off at Lewis and Beatrice's of the video, Braying Beast of Indian Mound. Hopefully we'll get a little activity there.
Now it sounded like, I don't know if it picked up on here or not, because it was off in the distance, but I did that tree knock and some weird vocalization was off in the distance.
But it was really far off and muffled, so we don't really know how to describe it. Becky, you don't live out there anymore? Well, I guess we just passed by Grandma's house then. We hope you're doing well. We love you.
Hope you're doing great. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight.
We appreciate it.
She's some church family of ours.
Power corrupts, choose wisely. While to quote the great Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility.
What was the quote?
Power corrupts.
It does. We see what it's doing in the White House right now.
Yeah.
I had the best comment that YouTube flagged a few weeks ago. Somebody was angry at me, calling me a Trumpster. Oh, that was the funniest comment I've ever seen. They were so mad at me because they're like, forest monsters don't exist. In fact, I bet any of y'all that believe this video is a Trumpster.
Just look at what he's done to the country. Like, I get if you don't like the man's politics, but is it really his fault for lies in the cryptid industry? Is it really?
We're talking about Trump.
Yeah.
I don't
think he has any strong feelings about Bigfoot one way or the other. I don't know the man, but I've never heard him mention Bigfoot.
And there I was in the woods. It was a Sasquatch. It was huge.
Yeah, I don't think that's happened yet.
Nah. I promise we're going to make it to the main road eventually.
And I'm not ignoring all the comments. It's just a very bouncy road, so I'm having a little trouble reading them and seeing them.
It actually kind of looks like the camera's bouncing a little bit.
Yeah, the camera's bouncing a little bit.
Hurrah.
Excuse me, y'all.
I'm going to turn this at a slight angle. And maybe we can film the road just a shade. Hey, there's my brights.
They're not as nice as War Criminals brights, though.
Oh, man. War Criminals brights are majestic. I tell you what. I don't care for that sound the car is making.
What?
Just a kind of weird noise, but probably maybe it's those off-roading tires.
Well, I hope so. That's the last thing we need.
These are kind of creepy looking roads, aren't they, y'all? Alright, I'm gonna turn the camera in before it docks Lewis and Beatrice.
The camera's turned back around to us. We don't want to give away people's addresses. Haven't seen Bigfoot or Dogman yet, but been touched by a spirit in Williamsburg, Virginia. Well, that is scary, Herbert Blevins. We're glad you're okay.
That is terrifying.
Police Humphrey, Gabby is so cute. Thank you so much. Better out than in, Shrek always says. Well, Shrek hasn't lied to me yet.
Shrek quotes are always welcome here, y'all.
You're live.
Hey, we're live again. I don't know if they heard about that. I was gonna make a Shrek hard hat for my construction job. I was gonna take my basic hard hat, spray paint it Shrek green, and I had a sticker with the Shrek logo for the front, and on the back I got a sticker that says Shrek is love, Shrek is life, and I was gonna hot glue some of those Shrek latex ears to the hat and just wear it in and see what people say. That was gonna be great.
I've been touched by the Holy Spirit, the best spirit to be touched by. Absolutely, Bobby Youngs.
100%.
You're absolutely correct. OSHA will show up.
Yeah, I work on a site now where they're probably not going to allow that.
His other site maybe, but his
Yeah.
new one, they're a little bit stricter.
My last one I was on, they were pretty fairly easygoing. I mean, for certain things.
Not so much his new one.
Man, they are strict. I tell you what. I signed an NDA, so I can't say where I'm building for now, but y'all know it. I promise y'all know they are. Alright, y'all, just a heads up, things are about to get bumpy, because this is a
really bumpy dirt road. Eli, watch for deer.
I'm watching them not go off this.
And watch your step this time.
Watch what step?
Do you want to get on a rattlesnake like you walked into last time?
No. To be fair, we'd never seen one out here before, and Lewis and Beatrice hadn't seen one before, so.
Interesting enough, Lewis decided to mow the lawn that week.
Yeah.
So are they in bed or just up watching a movie?
I think Lewis was up, and Beatrice was about to turn into bed.
Okay, you have to unlock the door. Okay, it's open. Cool. No, it's not open.
It's far from open.
Well, it looked like that in the sliding. I've been telling you for like a year I need new glasses.
Alright, give me a second, y'all.
He is going to unlock their gate. Let's see. War Criminal Truth. I've unsubbed to more channels in the past 2 months than the past 12 years. Tired of false prophets and mean creeple. I got your back, Elijah. I'll protect you from the snakes. Well, we sure thank you. I just about got the gate open. He's about to drive through it, and then I guess we'll close it when we leave. Look, guys, it's Elijah. Back in the car.
It's but the work of a moment. Now I'll drive through the gate.
What's for breakfast tomorrow? Good question. I guess whatever we feel like when we get up. We don't have anything settled in mind. I tell you what, today, though, it was really more of a lunch because we slept late, but we had a sandwich, toasted bread, cheese, and mayonnaise. We had avocado, tomato, and onion on it. It was a good sandwich, so we may end up having another one of those. We don't know yet. What are you doing? Why'd you stop?
Because I gotta close the gate.
Oh, you're closing the gate. Okay. Toasted, it was toasted, and it was good. On the big fancy bread, you know, it's like made of the wheat, and it's kind of thick. It was great. Hugs for you and Elijah. Hugs to you and your family too, Rebecca. Are you married, guys? No, we are brother and sister. We're not married to anyone else either. I made veggie patties, LOL. Fried taters with mixed veggies and cheese, herbs instead of taters. That sounds delicious. We had veggie burgers for dinner, and it was pretty good.
It wasn't half bad.
I like the Morningstar Grillers. That's the brand I usually get when I can.
I like the Grillers Prime, but this time it had Grillers Original. I don't really know what the difference is.
I don't know either. Well, their lights are still on. Bumpy road here, having a little trouble seeing the comments. I do see I like taters, that's for sure. I like taters too. You can't go wrong with a good fried tater with some onions.
The Lord really showed He loved mankind when He made the tater. Oh, wait a minute. I have to turn this camera around.
Yeah, I'm not doxing anyone's location, so we can show you where the camera is.
cost money, which is not a big commodity. What if they fixed the road yet? Because I went up the old road.
There's no telling.
I would like to. I probably don't.
This is
know
a
what that
very
squeak is.
bumpy road, y'all. Bear with us till we get up there. We're not ignoring comments. It's just shaking a bit more at the moment than it's feasible to really read them.
Yeah. This is a very, very bumpy road. Oh,
Very
man.
bumpy. Did you go down the old one?
No, I'm not even. I had to go up this way. That's the old one, but we're already up the hill, basically.
This one feels bumpier than normal.
Well, the road got kind of torn up recently.
Oh.
Alright, we're almost up this road, y'all. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Alright, y'all. We are here and parking.
Oh, my gracious. Whew. Love being up here. Don't love the hill. Alright, y'all, we can party. Let's be respectful, though, or they might be in this house tonight.
They're in that house.
I don't know. I see that truck up here.
Oh, I thought they weren't going to be on the property part tonight.
I don't know.
Brenda or Bo?
Hello, Bo.
Where's a flashlight? I can't see because of... There we go.
There's a flashlight.
Where's mine?
Let's drink this Mountain Dew.
Oh.
Tell Lewis and Beatrice I said hi and I love them. I'll try to tell them next time we talk to them. I think they just went to bed, actually. But I will try to remember to tell them for sure. Something traipsing around over here. Could be their dog, Brenda. Rattlesnakes ain't get me this time. I'm looking for them. By the way, Gabby's safe. She's in the car. Why are you outside? We moved away from where we were last, and we're where we filmed Braying Beast of Indian Mound. This is the spot where you hear all those donkey braying sounds. Glad you're home. Have a good rest of the night. Thank you. But we're actually at Lewis and Beatrice's house where we filmed Braying Beast of Indian Mound. I do appreciate it, though. Our house is a goodly some. It would have been a much longer ride. Let's see. I don't know. I guess let's play by ear. Try not to shine the lights at their windows, Gab. I seen some kind of little light on there, so they might be up here tonight. Oh yeah. We'll make down here our base camp of, what did you give her a name, Berta?
I think so, but she signed her name on the trailer, so it may not have been revealed. She can be Berta.
Yeah. How'd you come up with the name Berta?
I don't know.
We just didn't want to give out her name if she didn't want it revealed. So Gabe said, we'll call her Berta. There are, for sure.
She's not down here, is she? We don't want to disturb her by sitting at her trailer if she is.
Her card probably be up here. Although it kind of looks like she's done some extra work up here. It looks nice.
It does look nice.
She's kind of moving things around, but I can see some differences. Snakes don't bother me. I don't like spiders. When I was in the army, I had to go to Australia for a couple of months. Nope, I don't like spiders.
I do believe the temperature's dropped here.
It has a little bit,
Maybe
hasn't
it's
it?
a lower elevation. It is getting later though.
Oh, it's definitely not a lower elevation, but it's gotten colder for sure.
It is now midnight. Maybe we can get the donkey spread up. That would be nice.
Oh, I'd love for y'all to hear that donkey. Now, on our last live stream, you can hear the donkey at like the hour and 16-minute mark, something like that. But yeah, this is definitely a snake playground for sure. There's a place up here that the locals, they call it Rattlesnake Ridge. I don't know exactly where it's at, but Lewis knows where it's at.
So we're getting close to where you saw it.
Yeah, we're getting close to where I seen it. I wonder if anything's gonna be out tonight.
I don't know. We are hearing crickets. And there's other wildlife, there's usually not.
Crickets are never a good sign.
Oh, but look how lovely the stars are tonight.
Elijah, you protect me from spiders and I'll protect you from snakes. You got it. Sounds like a plan. Oh wow, stars are beautiful tonight. Y'all can't see them, but you know. A spider that eats mice and birds. Wow.
That sounds terrifying, although I wouldn't mind something eating the mice.
Hang on, guys. My cat wants attention. My cat is the same way.
Are we talking about Leonard?
No, we're talking about Benny the Bruiser. I got this cat, sweet, sweet cat. I call him Cat Benatar.
But Benny for short.
Yeah, Benny for short. But he's been beating up the other cats recently, so I've started calling him Benny the Bruiser.
Tell him he goes off and fights beavers. Our neighbors.
Yeah, our neighbor's seen him fighting a couple of beavers.
And he's not the hugest cat.
Nah, he's like a little Siamese. Ooh, back up.
Shine.
Yeah. Ooh, I see two eyes right there. Y'all see those? No.
I don't see. How high is it?
Stand right behind my shoulder, Gab, and look over. See it?
Oh, I do see it.
I don't think y'all can see it. It's too far off.
It's right behind a tree.
Hey, Gab,
too.
while I'm watching it, whoop.
Whoop!
Its head's kind of moving like a deer.
It's pretty low to the ground.
I'm sure that's what it is.
What has yellowish eye shine, guys?
Deer.
You did see deer coming in. Probably what it is.
I'm sure it is. I actually occasionally see a little bit of eye shine below it.
Maybe a mom and a fawn.
Stay here for just a second, Gab.
Be careful.
I know. Yeah, there's definitely 2 sets. Lord, if I haven't prayed today for snake protection, I'm asking now. Oh, and ticks. Oh, there it is, there it is. That's a trek to get off there to that. Oh. And I can see it. Pretty sure it's a deer. So I have no more reason to trek off into the snake wonderland. Wow, that's a deal. Oh, God bless the road.
Deer.
There we go. I'm surprised it didn't run off, but yeah, it's staying its ground.
Cool.
Take the phone for a second, Gabbo.
And what are you doing? He's doing a tree knock, y'all. Seeing what will happen.
Why don't we go to Berta's patio?
Berta's patio.
And we'll hang out for a few minutes.
Well, let's make a pit stop first. I know they have a bathroom out here, so I gotta go. Here, take your phone back.
I have several family members in the Clarksville area. Yeah, our family moved back this way over from East Tennessee. I think it may have been because of my grandpa that this light's kind of getting dim. That
He was in the Army and got stationed in Clarksville.
Becky says some of those deer will walk up to you expecting to be loved on. Ooh. All thanks to my grandmother who feeds them all the time just a few minutes down the road from where you are now. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Shout out to her. I hope one of the cuddle deer come to us. I want a hug.
One of the cuddle deer?
I want a hug from a deer.
My luck, I'd get the ones that kick you.
Or hate you like Murgatroyd does.
Oh. Murgatroyd, the devil pig. I remember hearing some story, my grandpa was helping a deer or a baby deer out of the road and it kicked him so hard it kicked holes in his underwear. You good to find your way over there on your own?
No, it's dark and I get turned around.
Okay.
It's dark. I don't have good eyesight or a good sense of direction, y'all.
Going through the gate there. Careful not to wake loose some bitches. Yeah, That's a pretty hard kick, y'all. Kicked holes in his underwear. I'm gonna stand in the dark with me for a minute, but first I'm gonna check for snakes around me. I don't do that, y'all. Y'all know that by now. Alright, we're clear. We've been going for officially 2 hours and 9 minutes. That's pretty good. We're gonna have to do this at Land Between the Lakes one night. From ooh. There's the coyotes. Wow, they're way off. That's a pretty sounding animal. Oh man, that's relaxing. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's nice. That's Gabby trying to find her way to the outhouse. If anybody wonders what those lights are. We're gonna go to the Vampire Hotel next time we're in there. Man, that'd be awesome. Becky, that's real interesting. You may have heard what's up here. We have audio. Well, we have audio, or had it, of. We used to have a geodesic dome up here, and it got damaged, and it was taken down. But we're all shooting the breeze, visiting, doing an outing around that campfire at that dome one night. Something comes up, starts imitating that donkey, and it got strangled on its own spit or something. And it started choking while it was trying to make that noise. Have it recorded somewhere. We haven't been able to find it for years. We suspect it may be on this old Mac computer that we have that's kind of busted these days. But I think I'm going to try to get it fixed and see if it's on there. You may have seen it, Becky. I still need to holler at you and give you a call. I've been real busy with work, but we still need to holler at you one of these days real soon. My dance card has been very full this month. Actually, on the night before Halloween, I have 2 radio shows back to back for different people. And I got 2 radio shows this week. And Halloween night, that's gonna be fun. I got I'm meeting a few people down there, and we're shooting a video for the channel down there. So fun times, y'all. Very fun, but we love it. We'll try to call you real soon, Becky, and we'll that sounds pretty interesting.
I'm back.
Now you can hold the phone while I go and use the restroom.
Let's see, what did I miss? That's pretty fascinating. We definitely want to hear about that story sometime. Bobby Younce, my sister-in-law and family live in St. Louis area too. St. Louis has a pretty nice zoo. We've been up there a couple of times for a J.R. Richards concert, actually. He puts on an excellent show, if anyone likes listening to it. We are at 57 listeners. Thank you, 57, for staying out with us. It is after midnight now, so we appreciate everyone who's stuck with us thus far. I gotta admit, guys, I don't think we're gonna get anything tonight. I could be wrong, but so far we've not been particularly successful, and the crickets are pretty loud. But we're out here trying and seeing what we can muster up for you guys. Lisa McKinney, I'm not far from the zoo. I like that the zoo is free. I like their polar bear. It's nice. And they have hippos. I liked them. We went there twice, and once it was roasting hot. We were there for Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Ironically, the time we were there for the Christmas concert, it was roasting hot. And then another time, we were there for... What? I'm going up that way. Maybe we've been there a couple times. Anyway, one time we went and it was freezing cold. I think we've been there about 3 times then. Twice for TSO and once for J.R. Richards. We used to travel a lot for concerts. Before everything cost like $1 million just to breathe. Here's this back view, Eli.
Oh, cool.
We're here with the half-naked Barbie.
Half-naked Barbie. Wednesday after Halloween or Wednesday for Halloween? Let's see.
It says Wednesday after Halloween.
Probably not. I had to specially request Halloween off because I go every year. See if there's anything stirring in the park.
But isn't Halloween on a Tuesday?
I'm off November 1st. I requested both of those days off, if that's what you mean.
Gabby, thank y'all for coming out tonight and going live. Happy to be there with y'all. Thank you so much, Sharon, for listening. We are so happy to have you.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry there hasn't been anything else going on for y'all. We're trying our best. I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit tired myself.
That Mountain Dew's, I'm not sure it's doing its trick.
We are at 2 hours and 17 minutes now. 98 likes and 52 listeners.
You have no friends? Well, you have friends here with me and Gab.
Thank you for listening.
And I'm sure the people in the room would agree. What is that?
Random arrays of letters and numbers.
Ah, it's profanity. Alpha Wolf Giga Chad. Put user in timeout. For 30 minutes. Be gone. Don't worry, y'all. I super nannied him. He's in timeout. Oh, wait a minute.
What happened?
Yes, we are all family here. There's War Criminal. Oh, I don't want to put him in timeout.
Yeah, we don't want to put we don't put War Criminal in the corner.
Nobody puts War Criminal in the corner. Mr. War Criminal, if you do not mind, I have made you a moderator, good sir. You have been moderated. That's right, she has known since we were real tiny things.
I still have a hair tie, or not a tie, but like a little hair bow clip thing you gave me when I was a kid.
We're out strong now. We're trying to be. I think that was probably
I think
nuts.
it's nuts, yeah. Lots of hickory and acorns and such falling around the country this time of year.
War Criminal is a janitor now? No, he's a moderator now. If
I can
he's
see how
a
you get
janitor,
that
I don't know.
from a screwdriver, I guess.
I mean, I guess he'd be a janitor for the chat here if things
I guess
go
so.
south.
Cleaning up the trash. Eli, you need to make Sharon a mod. She's already in here.
Let's see.
How do you know how to make mods?
It took War Criminal telling me how to do it. Wait, let me ask you first. Sharon, would you like to be a moderator for lives and such? I'm not going to do it without your permission. I technically did it may have done it for War Criminal without his permission, but I think he was cool with it. Sorry I'm late. Life gets in the way of my cryptid interests. We appreciate you having you here. We understand life gets in the way of a lot of stuff. Cool beans. Thanks, War Criminal. Hey, everyone, I need my beauty sleep, so God bless everyone. Take care until we meet again. Herbert, thank you so much for tuning in with
You
us.
have a good
And
night. Thank you
shooting
for
a breeze with us.
listening.
Thank you very much for listening. We'll try to do this again soon, and hopefully it won't be a snooze fest for y'all. Oh, mercy. Oh, let me turn that so they can see. There you go. I think it's going to be a quiet night all around, y'all.
If it was a Christmas song, one might even call it Silent Night.
Oh, yes. Since we made the special trip out here, we'll keep going a little while longer.
For a little bit.
What are you two chitlins up to tonight? Well, we were over in a different part of Indian Mound in a place with some violent Bigfoot activity, and it was pretty quiet there. Nothing really going on. So we let the chat vote, since Lewis and Beatrice literally were down the road, and everybody wanted to shoot up here, so we're seeing what we can get into up here. And this is where we filmed the Braying Beast of Indian Mound, and this is where you hear the Sasquatch that brays like a donkey up here. Hello, Becky. Thank you for
Gabby, you
tuning
look
in.
like your mom. That's a real compliment. Elijah looks like his daddy. I agree. We love you too.
I take that as a big compliment. Thank you.
I think it's dogs.
I tell you what, the best way to get a Bigfoot stirred up is literally sit around a campfire. We're not doing that, but
not picture the campfire that's not lit.
Hope you guys are doing well. Just jumped on now, Dean. Hey, Dean, how you doing, man? Go listen to Dean on Talking Weird. That's a good channel. We're happy you tuned in tonight, brother. Thank you for seeing what we're up to. We're sitting at a table.
Sharon Guy says, Elijah and Gabby, yes, I would be honored and do my best.
Let's see. Shan, we appreciate your interest. You now have the power. Just like He-Man said, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
What was that?
Probably a nut, but let's go to it.
Let's go to it. Oh.
I'm gonna set y'all down for a minute. Noises in the woods start, we go to it.
I sound like something hitting a tin roof.
I think it's probably a nut
It
falling on
probably
something,
does,
but
what else are we doing? Just sitting around? We may as
yeah.
well.
All we're doing anyway is hanging out like a hare and a biscuit. Thank you so much for being on and willing to be on board with us. If we see something out here, I'm gonna go wake up Luce and Beatrice. Y'all should have seen the size of that Bigfoot. Yeah, did you see the size of that Bigfoot? Oh, workman was already on a troll. Good job, man. I didn't see what he
They could be directly
was
on the
doing.
YouTube comments instead of the live stream comments. I don't really know how that works.
This the Logan Paul forest? Nah, that's in Japan. We're a goodly some distance from there. I know I should go off in the woods, but that's where the snakes are. Lisa McKenna, hey guys, I've been up since 0500. I need to crash. Love you guys. Stay warm. Sweet dreams. Thank you, Lisa. We love you too. Thank you for tuning in with us. We appreciate you. Oh, okay, here I go. Watch for snakes, Gab. The only thing I'm actually really concerned about right now. Wow, I think that just fell.
What?
I think that may have just fell since the last time we were here. Okay, let's try going this way. The snakes crawl at night. That's what they say. Charlie cried, y'all. Watch out for this barbed wire fence, Gab. There's always some characters in YouTube land. That is a fact. Always some weird. That's not even me being mean. There's just always some strange characters showing up on YouTube. Alright, pretty open through here. This is where we were last time, y'all. Gab, have you ever been in the bottoms down here?
What?
Have you ever been in the bottoms down here?
I don't know. I've been fairly far down.
I can't be too spooked by snakes. I don't think Hellbent Holler's spooked by snakes. And they're the cool field researchers. Joe and Jesse probably see a snake and just kick it out of their way. They're that cool. Doing good back there, Gab?
I'm good.
There's the darn branch. Making our way down into the bottoms here. There's an owl hollering. Yeah, careful right here of this barbed wire. There's some on the ground and there's a piece hanging here. We're 58 people in the room. Thank y'all for tuning in. Right here.
Oh.
But you made it over. You're safe. We're all good. Oh, yeah. I wonder what my battery's at.
What?
Oh, 41%. That's not bad. Oh. Footing's a little iffy at times. Hey, get me. Somebody remembers any tummy growling tonight. No, I think I'm good tonight.
So I think we're good.
Gab, would you hold the phone and take care of that?
Oh, y'all, I have phone custody for a few minutes till I just wandered off.
You can come with, Andy.
Okay, apparently I'm coming with. He just gave me the phone for some reason. Bunch of rot. I'm coming. This is a pretty steep hill. What? Yeah, I'm being careful. Wait, getting close to the bottom?
You need me to take the phone?
Yeah, you take the phone.
Okay. A little bit more balance than her, so it'll be actually safer on her if I just handle it for now. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it. Good back there? Careful, footing's a little rough over here. Whoa. Wow, this is steep. Ugh. I'm sure there's a better way down here, but yeah, but there's the bottom.
What?
There, we've hit the bottom.
Finally.
Almost there. Elijah, are there bears in the Indian Mountain woods? Actually, we found what looked like bear claw marks off that way, but it was up the hill on the other side. Ooh. And through a field or two, something like that. But it looked like bear scratch marks. So I think there probably are. Seems like there's something. I think my dad said there's been bear prints found up here before. Alright, Gab, if something happens, we run up that hill. And just to give y'all a basic idea, we are safe. If you know what I mean. Pretty black out there. There's supposed to be a big meteor shower this weekend. Black as it is, you may see it good. Well, the stars are actually
Pretty fantastic.
yeah, pretty good tonight. So it's possible. I think that's an owl. Screech owl or something.
Way to scare us, little owl, buddy.
We're down in the woods where we filmed Braying Beast of Indian Mound, my friend. This is the area where the Sasquatch imitates a donkey braying. Let's see. Because what I saw in Nana's woods looked like a bear, but it was awful fast for a bear. You may have seen the real deal down here, Becky. Ooh, hold up. I think that's a
I think so.
way to scare you, though. Shoo. I don't know that I'm all that good at owl calls. I don't really do calls, to be honest with you. Gabby's usually our designated whooper. Been to Salt Fork. A lot of research done there. I've never actually been there before. Does it seem like a hot spot? Let's see here. My light's getting a little dim.
Well, maybe we need to be closer back to a base before it goes completely dim. What?
Look at this big break here.
I do see that.
But there's nothing that I can see that would have fallen on it, more than likely.
I don't think we've had any particularly bad storms lately, have we?
Yeah, I don't want to see anything that would have fallen. There's a branch over there, but it's way out of the way, and it's real dead. Broken up. Interesting. That's pretty tall. Stand by that real quick, Gib. Yeah.
What?
There you go. Just stand there. Why don't we start making our way back up that hill? The braying sounds a lot of the time coming that direction. Down here. Shoot. I don't know if I should send you in front of me, Gab, or keep you behind me.
Whichever.
Just stay close to me. Let's see, up the hill we go.
Up the hill.
Back up the hill. Losing balance. Branch in my face. Nature's turning against me. How did I get here? What? We're in Indian Mound, where we filmed Braying Beast of Indian Mound, my friend. But it's kind of slow night. Thank you for tuning in. This is in Indian Mountain, Tennessee. It's about 27 minutes away from Land Between the Lakes. The southern end. Hill's kind of no joke, Gab.
What?
This hill's kind of no joke.
Yeah.
Whew. I'm not fat, I'm unfit, y'all. One of my former bosses didn't seem to think that way, though. There was a lot of fat comments. Give these kids for being on so long, the parents will be proud. Thank you very much, Kobe. I really appreciate that. My dad would tell me I need to go to the gym for being so breathless, though. I think we're almost up there. Oh, careful, Gab. How did you get in here? So, we started off this stream over in a different part of Indian Mound, where there's been some violent Bigfoot activity. Oh, I think I see something, so we should be up at the top of the hill. Almost. And we did a bit of a poll in the room here, asking people if they'd like us to go down the road to Lewis and Beatrice's house where we filmed Braying Beast of Indian Mound. And everybody seemed to like that idea, so we went down the road and I called, checked with them, made sure it was okay. They're in the bed right now. Beatrice was about to turn in when I called. Whew. Did you find anything creepy? Not yet so far. Unfortunately. We're trying though. Ooh, we're trying. Huh. Give us just 1 second to find the way over this barbed wire and we'll be a little bit more vocal. You okay, Gab?
Okay.
Doing great, Gab. There was a part on some of this barbed wire fence where they found an interesting hair sample. And I think we put that in the Braying Beast of Indian Mound video, but it was like a reddish color. Yeah, there's a piece of tin lying down there, Gab. It could have easily been a nut falling and hitting the tin.
Definitely.
Probably was. Shoot. Where did this go on for? I think I found our escape route, Gab. Yep, there's those bottles. Whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna swap flashlights. Coming. Oh, the guy that I put in timeout, has it been 30 minutes? Did he come back? Ooh, there we go. Well, golly, we're back up from the hill. Whoop. Nice try, spider web.
Back here.
Well, one, I'm getting a new flashlight, and two, after I walk up the hill, I want to drink something. Ooh wee. Ooh wee.
I think it's gonna be a dead night, Lodge.
I think so, but we're gonna try for just a little bit longer. These fine folks have been kind enough to watch us drive to Indian Mound, so we'll give it a few more minutes.
The stars really are beautiful tonight.
Oh, what time is it? We've been going for 2 hours, 45 minutes. Almost 1 o'clock. Sorry, we'll be back with you in just a moment. Almost back, chat. Hey, it's me again. You miss me? Where you at, Gabbo? Becky, we'll be praying with you too. I hope that gets better for you. All right, look at that. Oh, y'all can't see that. Y'all can see that. Oh. Yep. Do me a solid for a minute. Go get in their fence again. I'm gonna walk back around that area where the snake was. I don't want you to go in there.
Why?
Because I don't want you to get on a snake.
Well, you don't get on a snake either, Lodge. Watch where you're going.
I will. But you'll be fine over there. It's right over here. It's right here. Okay. Back to snake land for me. Went off in this general direction. We used to go through here. When we had a campfire years and years ago, we had the campfire here. And I was whooping over here. Over here's where you hear the donkey sound. That's where we're going. Rattlesnake was over here. And I'm just gonna watch where I go and oh, this is kind of high. That's why I don't like it. Okay. Out of the high grass. when it's too cold for snakes. Almost feels like I may have ticks on me, y'all. This place is notoriously bad for seed ticks. Mr. Rattlesnake was off that way. We ain't going that way. We're going this way. Although that was last week. It could be more this week. I am in the forest, but I'm on somebody's property, so their house is off that way. This is a spot where there's the Sasquatch that imitates a donkey braying out in the woods. But it's off in this direction that it always brays. I didn't want Gabby to go this direction with Mr. Rattlesnake last time. So it's gonna be me. Stewart County is the only area in Tennessee where I've seen a live rattlesnake. I've traipsed around the woods in Middle Tennessee all my life. I don't like that info, but that's spooky. So Beatrice was telling me about somebody she talked to up here. I can't remember when, but she was up here in Indian Mound. They're off somewhere. I don't know where up here, but they're off somewhere, and they pulled up like a piece of tin. Okay. And it was full of rattlesnakes underneath it. Huh. Okay. Rule of the stock market. High risk equals high dividends. Let's keep going. I wouldn't have done this for the longest time in my life. I was terrified of Bigfoot. But now I've fallen in love with cryptozoology, and you can't really keep me out of the woods. There's a pond up here somewhere. We're not going to hike up into it tonight. It's absolutely on private property. And, anyway, what was that story? I think some feller asked if he could go out to it, and the guy that owned the land where the pond was said, yeah, you can go up there, but don't be up there after dark. There's something up there. You heard a whistle, Truthy Ruthie? Yeah, Robin Ray, I certainly do not like a rattlesnake, so that's spooky news for me. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, there's Eyeshine. Where are you? Ooh. I think that's one of my deer buddies from earlier. My dear old friends. Sounds like there's something off in the distance just raising Cain, but I can't tell if it's just a bunch of dogs or not. don't think there's gonna be anything up here tonight, y'all. I guess I'll go back to Gab. Probably not much more we're gonna be able to do tonight. I swapped 10,000 lumens. Yeah. How about I turn on the lights for y'all? Miss Donkey Beast is on vacation. Yeah, it seems like it. I wish he'd come and visit. I miss him. There's one of those deer puffing, like that gentleman was mentioning in the chat earlier. Scare the dickens out of you. This is a great flashlight, y'all. 10,000 lumen flashlight. Not sure the brand, but I got it on Amazon. Get it for yourself. It's a good flashlight. You're seeing firsthand how well it looks. Mr. Kyle, it sure is fun. It's just a little creepy, but it's absolutely fun. But man, is it quiet tonight. Well, 55. I appreciate y'all tuning in with this tonight. I don't think we're going to have much to offer you for the rest of this evening. I don't know. Y'all got any suggestions in the chat? Here's Wolfie. I have a way to protect myself. I'll leave it at that, my friend. Back out of the forest. Yeah. There we go. In the dark. Oh, my headlamp's been on this whole time. How about that? Let's see here. How long you been out there for? We started our stream at the other spot in Indian Mountain at about 10 o'clock. Give or take a minute. And now it is about 3 hours in. We're at 1 o'clock. Looks real good where Lewis mowed it up here. If y'all remember, this was all grass last time. Go home, man. It's not safe. To be honest with you, man, I don't think there's anything traipsing around here tonight. I genuinely appreciate your concern, though. It can get dangerous out here at times. So I do appreciate it. Nothing from Stewart State Woods that I know of. Stewart County, yes. I think that's Gabby. I'll shine a light at Lewis's window, wake him up. There she is. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that, brother. Sitting in the PVC pyramid, Gab.
Yeah.
That's a very cool science if y'all ever look into that. Very cool science. I do say science. Well, Gab, I think we've done about all we can do with that, just staying into the wee hours of the morning and hoping something happens.
I think we have to. We can try all night, but I just really don't think we're going to get anything this evening. Either they're out or they're not, and they just don't seem to be tonight.
It is getting colder out.
A little bit.
When it gets colder, or at least real cold, we don't usually get anything. Well, guys, I think we're about to call it. We made it 3 hours.
I think that's quite a long time to ask anyone to stick with us, and anything more would be excessive.
3 hours. That's what the Gilligan's Island team was shooting for. 3-hour tour. We gave y'all that. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this with us tonight.
Thank you for sticking with us. Are you just trying to keep me out of the shot?
I'm looking at you.
Oh, I thought you were doing the whole camera thing.
No, it's not on selfie mode. I'm trying to point it at you, and you're like, get that camera out of my face.
Thank you guys so much for sticking with us all this time. We're sorry we didn't have better activity for you. We hope we'll have something better for you next time. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
And next time, if the Lord allows, the plans don't change, we'll do it from LBL. It smells strong, herbal smell.
Well, Beatrice Herb Garden isn't far from us.
Oh, she's growing basil. That might be what that is. Or rosemary one. But thank y'all so much for being a part of this. We love y'all. Thank for the kind words and everything. And well, we'll try to rustle up something next time, I guess. Something will probably howl once we turn this off. And
Probably.
that's how it always goes. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank y'all, and Seacrest out.
Ready?